Whoa! Hello? Can I have one episode where I don't get ticketed by this dude? Like, please? What did I do this time?
How many times do I gotta arrest you?
You're arresting me.
Get in.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Junkyard Truck. So in the last episode, we left off with me purchasing some parts and heading back up home. We have these parts here with us now, so we're going to go ahead and start getting some of these things installed if we can. All right, so those are on, that one's on piston number 3, which is our old piston. And piston 1. We got to get all these parts installed as well. And the check mark. We're going to have a lot of bolts to screw into place as well. That's going to be fun, but this will also allow us to add pretty much everything else that we need to add into this engine. Well, at least everything else that I have purchased into this engine. Hopefully it's enough to get this thing up and running and mobile again. Probably not, though. But I mean, we did make a pretty decent profit in the last episode, 900 bucks for 3 cases of moonshine. So we'll have to see if we can get some more shine going today. See what we can do about getting a little bit more cash in our pocket and hopefully purchasing that black container, the shipping container in town. Because if we can purchase that, then we should be able to make a bit more money. And I say enough to get this thing up and running. This is the bottom end. This will be everything for the bottom end. I still need everything for the top end. We are nowhere near getting the top end built. We still need a lot of parts. So yeah, up and running, no. Why are you rotating? Of all, why do you rotate? You're an engine stand. You should stand still. But I do believe that's everything from the bottom. That's the cam gear. We should be able to put the flywheel on. Bolt you into place. And last but not least, there's the final bolt on that. Now we should be able to throw our clutch disc in, which does not take any bolts. And then our pressure plate goes on top of that. That is completed there once we get it screwed into place. And there's all of that installed. Oh, go ahead and flip this on. Oh, actually. We should be able to install that. Now that we've got all the bottom end components in. Should be able to install that and flip this thing back over. It's slowly but surely starting to look like a new engine. As new can be in this game, I guess. But But the cam gear is going to have to wait. Crank pulley. Fan pulley, and then tighten you down. Fan clutch. And then fan. Oh, I'm thirsty. All right, yeah, it's getting there. What are you? Cam bearings. So yeah, obviously I have to wait to be able to do the cam bearings until I have the next portion. Can I put you on prematurely or no? I think I have to wait for the heads to be on, which heads are not something that I have. I think we need to go get some moonshine and going, because we're at 20 buckaroonies right now. Don't even know if that's going to be enough to get some moonshine and going. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. That might not be enough for moonshine. Oh no. I never thought about that. Well, I'm going to sleep through the day and wake up. I did see in here on the computer, steel beams. There's a new one. Row Hammer Cellular Service. I have another job. If you're interested, come talk to me. Sean. You go ahead and save the game. And go talk to Sean. Short. There we go. I'm going to go head back into town, go talk to Sean, and hopefully be able to get this job up and running, which I need to talk to him. Pause. Missions. Steel beams. This should be a job that I can do by hand. I should be able to pick up the pallet of steel beams by hand and just run it up there. So if that's the case, then that's a quick, well, I think like 300 bucks, which might be able to get us a new head. I mean, if it gets us a new head, then we can put the head on, the camshaft on, cam bearings on, and we should be able to get everything else put in too. Which should mean I may or may not have a running truck by the end of this episode. Ooh. We're low on fuel. I have $20 to put fuel in my tank. You just stay there. I'm headed to town. I'll see you guys there. All right, I have the steel beams here. I'm walking kind of slow. I have a little over 500 meters left to go to get over, or to get to the tower that I need to be at if these steel beams would cooperate with me. Come on. So I got to get up to that tower, which, judging by the map, is that one up there. Okie doke. So we should be able to get up there pretty easily. Yeah, I should be able. I believe it's this one. I should be able to get up there pretty easily. I'll see you guys when I get up there. After an excruciatingly long walk, back from or up there and back with those steel beams, I am finally here.
Thank you.
And it's raining.
Here you go.
How much did I get? 300 bucks. Sweet. How much for a head? 200 bucks. I also need the rocker assembly. Let's call my car up here. My car down. I really need to move this. Need to get some engine oil because it is out of engine oil. I also need to put fuel in it because it's low on fuel. Take this because I did find a piece of junk on my way up here originally, so I'm going to take this piece of junk to the junkyard real quick on my nice little golf cart that I stole from Jake. And if I find, hopefully I find some more junk along the way, because if I do, then I'll take that as well. Hey, you stay in the bed of this golf cart. You stay in there. I'll see you guys when I get back from the junkyard, hopefully with enough to buy that rocker assembly. Okay, I really need to keep an eye out for those pieces of junk specifically because that gave me $250. Like, what? 250 bucks for that piece of junk? I'll take it. That's enough for the rocker assembly. And possibly the other last part I might need? I don't know. No, because I still need an alternator. Alternator! I also need to take my creeper up there. I wish when you would transport your vehicles, all the items that you had in them would go with you, because that's expensive. That stuff is expensive. And it's hard to find. Like, you lose something in the middle of nowhere, it is near impossible to find exactly what you were looking for or where it was. If you can remember exactly where something is after a couple days of playing or a couple days of not playing, I'm proud of you. But I can't. My memory sucks. Heads, yes. Rocker assembly, check. Ah! They jumped out of nowhere. Head gasket, that's what I need. I need a head gasket, and then got that. Exhaust header. I need one for the turbo. But I also need the turbo inlet pipe. It's 200 bucks. I need to find that exhaust manifold that I had. Yes, I do. Oh, cool. That fits in my pocket. Sweet. Let's go put some fuel in the bad girl and get up there and hopefully get this truck up and running again. God, that thing's annoying. Oh, cool. Creeper fit. Let's get some cram. Remember where the fuel tank is, right there. I have $30. You're not close enough? You aren't close enough. Of course you're not. Why would you be? Come on, I have $30. I cannot... There we go. Alright. I don't want to overspend because I don't want to get in trouble again with the cop. I'll see you guys at home. Alright, we've made it home. Let's get this head on there. We should be able to get the rocker assembly on. Come on, stupid. Take the head off. I can't believe you guys let me do that, dude. Like, come on. You guys were just going to let me put that on without putting my head gasket on? Oh, there's already a head gasket on there. That is trash, though. You guys were just going to let me put the new head on without putting any head gasket on there or swapping the head gaskets out? Like, that's rude. That's really rude. And I'm not happy with you now. All right, so that is done. Now we get out of the wall rocker assembly in, and we should be able to bolt it down. This one takes the most bolts out of any portion of the engine. Doesn't seem screwed in all the way, but it's not going in any further, so I'm going to say that it is. We should be able to put our camshaft on. Now, if we go like this, we should be able to get camshaft on. Oh, camshaft was supposed to go on before the rocker assembly. Oops. And the second one should go right there. Now let's see if we can tighten these bolts down through the rockers. And the new cam gear. Go right there. And then on top of that, we get the valve cover. Intake. Throttle body. That's the intake manifold. Distributor. Plug wires. Oil filter goes on here somewhere. Can't put the new belt on because I don't have an alternator, and I think that's the only thing I'm missing. Well, minus the exhaust manifold. But without an alternator, we shouldn't be able to get it up and running, but we should at least be able to reinstall it into the truck and then put those last couple pieces on from inside the truck. That's purdy. Purdy don't always mean running. Whoa! Hello? Okay. Be that way. Whatever. Why are those all saying they're already bolted up? What the heck? Oh wait, it's drivable now? I mean, to be fair, yeah, it would still start without the alternator on. As long as the battery's charged, it should still start. That makes sense. But, I mean, I don't even think I have any engine oil in this thing. I guess I do. It'll overheat because that fan won't be going because we don't have that alternator going, but we should be able to get a new alternator because I did see 2 pieces of trash while roaming through town. So let's go ahead and throw that in the bed. See if I need any coolant. I don't think I do, but it's worth a shot, right? It did take some. You'll probably overheat, which will be fine. Sounds better. I like the sound of it without that exhaust manifold. That sounds cool. I am going to lower it back down because I like the way that it drives lowered a lot better. I do like the fact that he added this into it. He being the developer. I don't know them personally, so I don't know what really to call them. So, hop back in this. So you were just starting up a minute ago. First bit of trash we're going to be passing here shortly. Thing definitely feels like it's got more power behind it for sure. That it does. Here's the first piece of trash right here. And then I moved. No. I moved the other piece of trash. It's up by the gas station. So I'm gonna go pick those up and head to the auto parts store after hitting up the junkyard. I'll see you guys in a minute. Can I have one episode where I don't get ticketed by this dude? Like, please? What did I do this time?
How many times do I gotta arrest you?
You're arresting me.
Get in.
I don't even know what I did. I was driving slow. I had my headlights on. I passed him rightfully. I didn't evade him. Nothing. I waited. No, apparently I did something wrong. Wonder if I'm under arrest because I didn't pay that ticket from last episode. Or the episode before. One of the two. I don't remember. All I know is I'm being arrested and I'm not sure why. I won't make you guys sit through this. I'll see you guys when I find out why. They arrested me for unpaid tickets. Not surprising. That's not surprising at all. I deserved it. I mean, if I pay my ticket, I don't want to pay my ticket though. This one's just going to go on the shelf with the other ticket at home. I do have some parts to throw into my vehicle. I got an exhaust manifold from the junkyard, the turbo one. They had one for 105 or one for 55. So I went with the one for 55, so it probably won't last nearly as long, which is fine. I did buy the alternator, and I also had to buy a new belt because I forgot my old belt at the house. So yeah, that's fun. So I'm going to throw this alternator on real quick, throw the exhaust manifold on. And we do have that turbo to test out for old girl inside the auto parts store. I don't think there's bolts underneath. I think it's just the two on top. Okay. I need to get some water real quick. I am thirsty. Stupid cop.
I smell that beer. Thought you could have you some alcohol and drive down the road, huh?
Think I can't? Punk, I will. I will drive down the road with alcohol. Don't actually drive down the road with alcohol. That's not okay. Let's go in the car. You go in the car right there. Now I gotta get out my tool. Think the alternator's only got one bolt? Hard to tell with this game sometimes. Looks like it. Oh, give me out. Thank you. And we should be able to slap the new belt on, which I bought right here. This should help from our engine overheating, hopefully. Grab the turbo.
Oh, look, my favorite scientist.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am your favorite scientist. Does the turbo have to be bolted down? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, it does. We also picked up this pipe. Nope. This pipe from the junkyard. I am making my truck very, very unhappy, apparently. And I'm going to go grab this boost gauge and throw it on and see what happens. Because I
Oh,
think
look, my favorite scientist.
it was just in there a second ago, lady. I think what we have to do is actually blow up the turbo. I'm pretty sure the turbo ends up blowing itself up. Hey, check engine lights off. Ah, off the road. Ooh, junk. I will take you for some money. Because again, I don't think we have enough supply or enough money to purchase supplies for the moonshine, the thing that's actually going to make us money. Don't want to get pulled over again. I'm sick of getting pulled over by this dude. Yeah, go away, Mr. Ossifessor. Pretty sure I just saw a very hot commodity over here. Oh, we're gonna be making some moonshine today, boys and girls. Will you stop wigging out back there? How am I overheating? How does my truck still wind up overheating? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
417 buckaroonies. Sweet, thank you. Ooh, boost gauge isn't showing anything. Feel the power dwindling. Your horn. I think the turbo just left the chat. Pretty sure the turbo just left the chat. Let's... Oh, yep. It left the chat. All right, lady.
It exploded, didn't it? I heard that from all the way
Hope
over
so.
here.
Right there.
I do appreciate the data. You're basically a scientist now.
Cool.
I'll have some more things to test tomorrow.
You're darn tootin' you will. I'll be back to test them tomorrow. I need to buy a new turbo. Turbo? Oh, that's the V8 turbo. Even that's 650 bucks, dude. I think that's 650 bucks for a turbo. All right, now we just need to go buy moonshine and stuff. Thanks, lady. I need to get all 3 of my buckets over here. I need to purchase the jars. I got a lot of purchasing to do, but I think I'm running out of time for today, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and call this one here, guys. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I did, we finally got our truck back up and running. I will see you guys in the next one. Whoa, that's not what I meant to say. If you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did and enjoyed seeing me get the truck finally back up and running, come back for the next episode. The next episode will be here shortly. But I think the next episode we are gonna be definitely hitting the moonshine hard. Getting as much money as we possibly can. Hopefully find that tobacco here soon. Get that thing up and running. Hopefully get some money off of that as well. And then, yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.